Let's get started in Bananasana. So come to your back, extend your legs long, reach your arms over your head. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Walk your feet to the right side of your mat. Take your upper body to the right, just a little bit, not too much. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, allow yourself to settle in. Relax the arms, let your elbows bend, let your body be heavy. Close your eyes and take these first few moments to land on your mat. Maybe focus on gratitude. Gratitude for all the little things and the big things. That have happened and come together so that we could share this space with one another. Take a couple more breaths here. Let your left shoulder fall towards the ground. Let the hips and thighs relax. And then walk your feet back towards the center. Bring your upper body back. And switch your wrist. Take your right arm up and over to the left. Walk your feet to the left side of your mat. If you crossed your ankle on the other side, you can do that here. You might have a tendency to push or force or dig into the stretch. That you ask yourself to settle in. Just be here. Wherever you are, breathe. Couple more deep breaths. Imagine the body getting longer, preparing to practice, make space, let go. After your next exhale, walk your feet back to center. Bring your arms back to the middle of your mat. Take a full body stretch, arms over your head, squeeze your legs, and then draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good hug. Do that again. Big inhale, reach out, point the toes or activate the feet. Reach. And then hug your knees to your chest. This time lift your head up, forehead to the knees. Squeeze belly to the floor. One more big breath in. Get as long as you can. Draw your belly towards the ground. Exhale, squeeze. Knees to your chest. Tuck in. Okay, let's take 3 rock and rolls up and down on your spine. Gaining momentum using your core. We'll meet in tabletop. So cross your ankles, plant your hands in front of your knees. Just roll over, or however makes most sense to you. Nice breath. A few rounds of cat and cow, dropping in the belly, lifting your gaze. Shoulders back. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, really press your vertebra towards the sky. Again, inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, squeeze the shoulders towards the hips. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, really scoop and hollow the belly. One more time, inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Nice breath, exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, push up. Come back to neutral, you can wag your hips from side to side. Take any organic movement you like to take. And we're going to walk ourselves to puppy. So hips stay stacked over the knees. Taking your hands or your palms as wide as you need to. So you don't feel like you're running into bone-on-bone constriction in the shoulders. Think about rotating your biceps towards the sky. So if you need to back out a little bit, roll your triceps towards the floor and your biceps up. So the biceps, the big muscle on top of the upper arm, the triceps would be the muscles on the back of your upper arm. Triceps down, biceps up. Deep breath in, long spine. Exhale, pull your low belly up and in. Reach your sits bones high. One more inhale. Push your armpits down. Reach the hips high as you exhale. And then gently bring yourself out of this position and make your way to your first down dog. Tuck the toes. Reach your bottom really high like you're sitting on the ceiling. You can bend your knees if you need to. Heels drop towards the mat. They don't have to touch today or ever. Show up as you are. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Take an inhale, halfway lift. You can keep your feet separated, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your head, nose to knees. Do that again, halfway lift. Really squeeze the shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold, drop your head. All the way up, tall mountain. You can roll or come up with a flat back. Reach, gaze is up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Nice, tall mountain, big breath in. Palms touch, bring your hands to heart center, close your eyes. Stand up tall. Lengthening through the body, breathing deep. Lift your toes, get grounded. To push down, to lift up. Set an intention for your practice. Dedicate your practice to someone else. Maybe you just want to create space. Focusing on your breath. Whatever you need. One more breath here, in and out. Set the intention. Practice on purpose. Take a deep breath in. Arms overhead, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold with a flat back, belly up and in. Halfway lift, big inhale. Plant your hands. Take yourself to the top of a push-up, high plank. Big breath in. Engage your core as you exhale. Strong legs, inhale. Lower halfway as you exhale. Elbows go towards the back of your mat. Nice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze the thighs, lift your gaze. Good. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Let it all go. Inhale, high to your tippy toes. Bend your knees deep. Travel to the top of your mat. You can step or hop. Halfway lift as you inhale. Forward fold. Pour it out. Tall mountain. Arms up. Look up. Exhale, forward fold, belly up and in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa flow. You can step or hop the feet back. If you're hopping, go straight to that chaturanga position. Big breath in, up dog. Full breath out. Let's take a full round of breath to reset. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale to your tippy toes. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold, drop your head, all the way up, tall mountain. Forward fold as you exhale, engage your core. Halfway lift, slow down. Vinyasa flow. One breath, one movement. Good, big breath in and out. Let's take 3 more sun salutation A's on your own breath, your own timing. Breath be louder than your thoughts, your worries, your list. Coming back to your intention often. Just find the rhythm of today. Two more sun salutation A's. Surya Namaskar A. Adding anything you need, as always, take your body's asking for. Stay connected to your breath. After you make your way back to down dog, for the last time, I want you to take yourself to the top of your mat. And your Utkatasana, chair pose. Don't leave your breath behind. Your pace is perfect. You're not ahead, you're not behind. Shift the weight into the heels, sit deep, squeeze the glutes, proud chest. See if you can lift your gaze. Trust your breath, sit a little bit deeper. Strong arms. One more inhale, lengthen, forward fold as you exhale. Halfway lift. Take your flow. One breath, one movement. You can always skip the push-up. Step straight back to down dog. You can always add extras if that's something you need. Good. Right leg reaches strong. Make the leg active. Active foot, squared or open hips, doesn't matter. Push the floor away. Take one more deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze your right knee to your right shoulder. Look at it. Good. Inhale, 3-point, active foot. Pull it in, knee to nose. You can hollow your belly. Nice. Inhale, reach up. Take your right knee to your left elbow. Twist and squeeze. Nice. Inhale, reach. Warrior one. Replace your right hand with the right foot. Pivot and plant the back heel down. You can back out of your right knee if you need to. Making sure your tailbone is reaching towards the ground. Drawing in between your two hip points. Lift your gaze towards the sky on the next inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Right foot shoots back strong. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Left leg reaches strong. Big inhale. Good. Take another inhale and exhale here. Good. Inhale, get long, press the floor away, reach. Take your left knee to your left shoulder, squeeze the side body. Look. Inhale, reach up. Take it in, knee to nose, squeeze, press around. Inhale, reach up. Take your left knee to your right elbow, twist and squeeze. Rock forward, good. Back to 3-point. Warrior one, left foot replaces the left hand. Make sure you seal the outer edge of the back heel down. Right thigh spiraling towards the floor. Arms are straight and strong. Be really powerful here. Lift your gaze. One more inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Good. Inhale. Let it go. Make your way to chair pose. Travel to the top. Powerful breathing. Sit deep. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa flow. Come back to your intention whenever you need to. Right leg reaches strong. Take it to your right shoulder, squeeze. Inhale, reach it up. Take it to your chest, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Walk your hands back to your left foot, taking standing splits at the back of your mat. Focusing not so much on the shape or where you're trying to go, but just on being active and engaged right where you are. Drop your head down, reach your nose towards your knee. See if you can use your core to fold the upper body down a little bit deeper. And find your right glutes. Reach the toes a little bit higher. One more breath. As you exhale, squeeze and reach. Good. Inhale, walk your hands out. Find your high plank. Right foot stays lifted. Pull your right knee to your nose, warrior one. Place your foot down, rise on the inhale. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, humble your warrior. Keep your left leg super strong. Pull your right hip back. Shoulders are squared towards the front of the room. Next inhale, rise, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. You can adjust your stance. Use your glute to pull the knee towards the pinky toe. Okay, drop your hands down in line with your shoulders. Lift your triceps. Engage the entire arm. Flip your front palm. Right arm stays straight. Inhale, reverse. Runner's lunge with a twist. Left hand plants. Lift your back heel. Deep breath in. Make space. As you exhale, squeeze and twist. Again, inhale. Ground into your big toe mound on your right foot. Good. Plant your hands. Chaturanga on an exhale. Big breath in. Pull your belly in. Make it strong. Good. Down dog. Left side. Left leg reaches. Take it to your left shoulder. Squeeze. Inhale, reach. Pull it in, knee to nose. Scoop and hollow. Inhale, 3-point, walk it back. Keep your left leg engaged. Let the strength of the left leg help walk you back. Use your core. Just experiment and explore. Don't land right away. Check it out. Drop your head down. One more big breath in. Make some space. Exhale, move into that space. Good, high plank. Left foot stays lifted. Control your transitions. Pull the left knee to your nose. Find your warrior one. Left foot plants. Big breath in. Good. Stay with your breath. Exhale, bind. Inhale, open your heart up, lift. You can always stay here if you're humbled on the other side. Go ahead. Drop down, chin to chest, sink deep into your left knee, and then start to pull your left hip back, spiraling your right thigh towards the ground. Stay grounded in your right heel. Next, inhale, rise, strong core. Open up, warrior two. Good. Strong arms. Lift your triceps up, flip your left palm, watch your hand go. Reverse. Stay deep in the left knee. Runner's lunge with a twist. Right hand plants. Reach up. Deep breath in. Lengthen. And twist. Good. Press into the big toe mound of your left foot. Chaturanga Dandasana. Left leg goes strong. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, high to your toes. Make your way to the top of your mat. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Find your chair pose. Right back down, forward fold. Pour it out. Halfway lift. We'll meet back in down dog. Breathe. Okay, take your right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Can you bring your right heel to your right glute? Can you take your right knee towards the sky and then drop your right armpit back towards the ground? Take your gaze under your left armpit. And then back to 3-point. Everything comes to neutral. Low lunge, right foot between your hands, rise. Squeeze your thighs. Half splits. Bring your foot or your legs, pull your right toes toward your face. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Belly up and in. Again, low lunge. Control the movement. Engage your glutes. Exhale, half splits. Twist your face. Deep in if you need to. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more low lunge. Inhale, lift up. See if you can engage this time. And bring your right foot steps to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. All the way up, tall mount. Open arm twist to the right. Gaze over your right fingertips. Pull your right hip forward, reverse. Left arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Belly up and in. Halfway lift. Fold. Tall mountain reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa flow. High plank to low plank. Big breath in, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg reaches strong. Stack the hips. Bend the knees. Taking the heel towards the glute. Good. Reach the left knee high. And then drop your left armpit towards the ground. Switch your gaze under your right armpit. Just noticing. Inhale, back to 3-point. Low lunge. Left foot between your hands. Drop through the knee. Inhale, rise. Get back out of your right hip a little bit. Squeeze the glute and then press the thigh bone forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, half splits. Pull the left toes towards your face. Inhale, lengthen. Fold. Low lunge. Use your core. Squeeze the inner thighs. Reach up. Exhale, half splits. Drop your nose to your knee. Inhale, lengthen. Fold. One more. Low lunge. Reach up. Lean back. Lift your gaze. And then frame your left foot. Step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, tall mountain reach. Open arm twist to the left, gaze off the left fingertips. Reverse. Forward fold, belly up and in. Halfway lift, take your time, fold. Tall mountain, stretch it out, get there. Forward fold as you exhale. Halfway lift. Flow, one breath. One movement. Right leg reaches strong behind you. Half moon to the top of your mat. Right foot steps between the hands. Take a moment to get your balance. If you need to keep your right knee bent, to engage the quad and the hamstring. Strengthen up to the right leg. Press your left heel towards the back of the mat. Make a little bit more space on the right side. You're here for 2, 1. Easy landing, warrior 2. Deep bend in your right knee. Reach through the fingertips. Inhale, star. Lift your gaze. Right leg straightens up. Exhale, goddess squat. You can adjust the feet. Press the knees towards the pinky toes. Make sure your arches are lifted, so shift the weight into the outer edges of your feet. Reach your tailbone towards the ground. Draw your lower ribs together. Strong shoulders, deep breath. Inhale, star. Exhale, forward fold. Toes turn in. Really wide stance. Shifting the weight over the balls of your feet. Couple of breaths, lengthening, hinging from deep within your hips, drawing your chest towards the ground, maybe between your thighs. One more inhale. Use your core to fold deeper as you exhale, and then walk your hands back under your shoulders, flat back. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, find your low lunge. Drop your left knee down, arms over your head. And then extended pyramid, tuck the back toes with your left knee, forward fold over your right leg. Left heel stays lifted, lengthen. Belly in, nose to your knee. Inhale, low lunge, keep the back toe tucked, drop your knee, look up. Exhale, extended pyramid, forward fold over your right leg. Lengthen, fold, bend into your right knee, find 3-point, right leg reaches strong behind you. And then easy transition, tree, top of your mat. Think about where you're going. You don't have to rush to get there. So the left foot will come to your left inner thigh. Maybe you can do this without using your hands. Or your left foot can come to your right calf, or you can use the left toes as a kickstand, bringing the foot to your right ankle. Good. Stand up a little taller, pressing your left knee towards the wall behind you, reaching your tailbone towards the ground. See if you can shift your gaze up towards the sky. Do this in increments. It doesn't all have to happen at once. Remember your intention. Maybe you're just here to create space. Clear it all out. One more breath. Stay balanced. And then find Stork. Left knee comes in front of you. Keep the thigh parallel with the ground. Left foot is flexed. Good. Rotate the armpits towards one another. Keep your arms strong. Belly's in. Get taller. Warrior 3. Begin to extend your left heel towards the wall behind you. Whoa. Square the hips towards the ground. Gaze is straight down. Take the wrinkles out of the neck. Good. Drop your left hip a little bit more. Think about taking the left pinky toe towards the ground. Pull your belly in. Find a little more length. So strong breathe. Crescent lunge. Easy landing. Back heel stays lifted. Left leg is strong. Pull your 2 hip points back a little bit. Reach your tailbone towards the ground. Three-point. Frame your right foot. Right leg reaches behind you. Walk the hands back. Standing splits. Right leg is reaching. So this doesn't have to look anything like the splits. It can be more like grounded warrior 3. Hips squared and your foot nearly to the floor, and you're doing work here. Wherever you are, just notice, and then decide accordingly where you need to send the breath, where you want to deepen, maybe where you want to soften. And if you want, we're going to take 3 handstand hops. So bend your left knee as much as you need to. Plant the hands on the floor. Keep your right leg really straight and strong. Don't kick like crazy unless you have an exit strategy. Take 3 hops. Give yourself 3 hops. Breathe. Focus on your breath. Maybe finding a little air time. Pressing through the shoulders. Maybe not. Good. And then walk your hands back out. High plank. Keep your right leg lifted, straight and strong. Take an inhale, exhale chaturanga. You can always put the foot down, up dog, exhale, down dog. Good. Couple more breaths. Second side, left leg reaches strong. Good breath. Take it to the top of your mat, half moon. Take it easy. The most beautiful part of your practice is your transitions. So notice what happens when you're moving between places. Notice that things change constantly. Can you find a little more length in your left side? So lift your right shoulder towards the sky. Good, trust your breath. Right foot up. Nice. Warrior 2, easy landing. Settle in, find your warrior 2. It doesn't have to be like your neighbors. You want to smile? No smile. Inhale, star. Stretch it out, lift your gaze. Goddess squat, hands at heart center. Press your palms together. Pull your shoulders back. Really proud chest. Strong core. Engage the glutes. Engage the thighs. So lift your thighs, but drop your hips. Maybe you can lift the toes up. Yeah, focus on your breath. One more big breath in and out. Star, reach far and wide. Forward fold, belly up and in. Halfway lift, stretch it out. And then fold, maybe you go a little bit deeper. If you're working an inversion here, you can do so. Watch out for your neighbors. Reach a little taller. Good, strong legs. And if you're upside down, come down as slowly as you can. Really slow. Appreciating how the body moves through this space. Noticing what you feel. Stay present. Good. Gonna take a halfway lift just to stretch it out. And a forward fold. And then walk your hands forward, framing your left foot, low lunge. Right knee drops to the mat. Keep your right toes tucked. Extended pyramid, lift your left knee, pull your belly up and in. Lengthen and fold. Low lunge, drop your left knee, engage the thighs, reach up. Extended pyramid, fold over your right leg, pull your right hip back. Bend into your right knee, 3-point right leg, left leg reaches behind you. Tree, top of your mat. Your tree. It can be a tree no one's ever seen before. Reach. Take the right knee towards the wall behind you. See if you can make more space. Get taller. Pull your ribs together, so knit the lower ribs in. Reach your tailbone towards the ground. One more full round of breath. And then make your way to stork. Right knee comes forward. Flex the right foot. Get strong. And then plan your transition. Move slowly and mindfully into warrior 3. Palms facing one another. Reach powerfully through the arms. Active fingers. Nice. Drop your right hip down a little bit more. You can do it. Breathe. Pull your belly up and in. Hang on. Take your right pinky toe down. Nice adjustment. Crescent lunge. Easy landing. Look up. Lift your gaze. 3-point. Frame the foot. Left leg reaches strong. Let it take you to the back of your mat. Keep your belly up and in. Notice what you have access to, what can help you out, what you're working with or working around or working towards. Don't fight and struggle. Just enjoy. Drop the head down, reach your nose towards your knee, reach higher, show up. And then prepare yourself for 3 handstand hops if you took those on the other side. Breathe. Legs are straight and strong. Remember, the heels of the hands are the gas pedals and the fingertips are the brakes. Press the shoulders towards the ears. Whoop. That's an exit strategy. Good. Breathe. And then find your high plank, left leg lifted or down. Of course, you can always modify by dropping to the knees. Take your flow or skip it, making your way back to down dog. Deep breath in, full breath out. Good. Maybe you're finding more space in your spine. Maybe you're able to rotate the pelvis forward, reaching your sits bones higher. Press your inner thighs towards the wall behind you by grounding into the inside of your heels. Good. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, travel to Malasana, wide squat. Take the feet as far apart as you need to get the heels down. Draw the belly up and in, shoulders back, really proud chest. Feel your strength here. Own this place. One more full round of breath in and out. And then use your powerful legs. Reach up, tall mountain, lift your gaze. Forward fold with a flat back, turn your toes in. Halfway lift, shoulder blades back. Vinyasa flow. One breath, one movement. Right leg reaches strong. And go through that flow one more time. Half moon, right foot between your hands. Offering variations. Always modifying where you need to. Doing whatever feels good for your body. Warrior 2 is next. Big step back, open up. See if you can sink deeper. Muscles are warm. More space has been made. Inhale, star. Lift your gaze. Lean back, hips forward. Goddess squat. Squeeze. Inhale, star. Forward fold. Belly up and in. really wide stance unless your head is on the ground, and then you can shorten. Working any inversion or just stretching out. You can always add twist. Got a couple more rounds of breath, whether you're upside down or twisted. We're going to meet in low lunge at the top of the mat. Keep your left toes tucked under, drop your left knee, arm overhead, lift your gaze, extended pyramid. Maybe pull your right toes towards your face, coming onto that heel, right hip back. Good, inhale, low lunge, make it really strong. Exhale, extended pyramid. Nose to knee. 3-point, right leg reaches strong. Tree, slow and controlled. Notice where you are in your practice physically, mentally. Good. If you're taking half lotus, bring your left foot as far into that right hip crease as you can. Left knee's going to drop towards your right knee, tailbone towards the floor. Use your muscles to support this shape. Get a little bit taller. We're here for 3. 2, show up and own it. 1, make your way to stork, however it makes sense to your body. Extend your left heel towards the wall in front of you. Leg is really strong. And then without touching the floor with your left foot, find warrior 3. Slow and steady. Good, extend through the crown of the head, push through your left heel. Inhale, crescent lunge, easy landing, eagle arms, left arm comes under. Wrapping and twisting or just binding the shoulders with the hands. Pull the shoulders back and down, creating some space in the chest. And then shift your weight forward, left knee comes in front of you. Find your balance first. Stork, so left knee comes in front of you. You can always take it to a tree pose with the toes as a kickstand. If you want to take eagle, begin to cross your left leg over your right thigh. High on the thigh, sit deep in your right knee. Pull your left hip back. Elbows off the chest. Hands away from your face. Squeeze the inner thighs. You've got this. Pull your low belly up and in. Focus on the breath. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa flow. Left side, take your left leg high. Half moon, top of your mat. Taking whatever variation you took on the other side, or if this side does not want or need that today, you can allow the 2 sides to be different. You don't always have to be the same. Get a couple more breaths here. Use your breath. Stay present. Good. Gently making your way to warrior 2. Control the movement. Sink in. Good. Reach. Lift your triceps up. Find star. Lift your gaze. Goddess squat. Strong legs. Inhale, star. Forward fold. 5 breaths. 4, take your time. 3, 2, 1. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Find your low lunge to the top of your mat. Right toes stay tucked. Squeeze the inner thighs. Extended pyramid, right knee lifts, your left toes towards your face. Good. Lengthen and fold. Low lunge, right knee drops, inhale, rise. Exhale, extended pyramid, forward fold. Lengthen and fold. 3-point, bend your left knee, take your left foot high. Tree pose, top of your mat, left foot steps forward. Good. Good, slow and steady transitions. Take the rush out of your practice, stay present. Come back to your intention, or what you've dedicated this practice to. See if you can bring a posterior tilt to your pelvis. So take your tailbone towards the ground, or your two hip points together in the front and back a little bit. Good, right knee towards the left. Nice work. Deep breath in and out. Gently find your stork pose. Right knee forward, flex your right foot, and then extend your right heel towards the wall in front of you, arms over your head. Warrior 3. Focus on your breath. The breath be louder than the thoughts. Drop your right hip down. Good. Step to the edge. Meet that with resistance. And use your breath. Power through. You've got one more inhale. And exhale. Crescent lunge. Big breath in. Reach. Exhale here. Good. Start to find your eagle arms. Right arm comes underneath the left. Pinky fingers forward, thumbs towards your face, or you bound the shoulders. Shift your weight forward to your left foot, right knee comes towards the chest. Move as slowly as you need to. You know where you're going. Draw your belly up and in. You never have to move any further until you've reconnected to the breath. Good, you've got 2 more breaths. Fall out, get back in. 1 more. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold with a flat back. Deep breath in, stretch it out. Vinyasa flow, or take yourself straight back to your down dog. Almost there, push through, breathe deep. Good, step or hop your feet through to your bottom, finding boat pose. So bring your hands behind your thighs. Find a flat spine, shoulders back, really proud chest. And then squeeze your low belly in. Draw your lower ribs together. And then if it's available to you, reach your palms towards one another, fingers reach towards the front of the room. Good, squeeze the knees together. Maybe you can straighten your legs a little more. Good, fight it. Work for it, breathe deep. Lift your gaze. You've got it, Anna. Pull your shoulder blades together. Lift your heart up a little bit higher. Breathe, spread your toes. Yeah, reach. 1 more deep breath in. Low boat, exhale. Lower back to the ground. Pull your belly in. Curl your shoulders forward towards the hips. Nice, high boat. Shoulder blades come back. Proud chest. Breathe. Low boat, strong legs. Reach through your toes. Good, high boat. Exhale, low boat. 3 more, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Push, inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. I think you got 4 more, high boat. Low boat. And then pull your knees to your chest. Good. Rock and roll back and forth, side to side. You can take a backward somersault, chakrasana. Or you can cross your ankles, plant your hands, shoot your feet back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your hands back to your feet. Finding your squat at the back of your mat. So heel toe your feet together. Lift your heels up, coming onto the ledge of the toes. So in my opinion, you're working the arm balance here. Trying to draw your shoulder blades back over the hips. Draw your belly in, knees in line with the hips. Heels are really high. Out to balance. Engage your breath. And then if you want to work a little further, maybe spread the knees. Plant your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Prepping for crow pose. Lift your hips as high as they'll go. Keep your heels lifted. And then start to snuggle your knees towards the armpits. Pull your belly up and in. Round through the back. Press strong through your shoulders. Good. See if you can bring the heels towards the glutes. Make it really strong. Squeeze the thighs towards your ribs. Nice. And then gently take yourself back to the squat. With control, hands at heart center, draw your knees together, and drop them down in line with the hips. Breathe. Gazing off the tip of your nose, maybe towards the middle of your mat, or the top of your mat. Shoulders back. Don't give in to being tired just yet. You got one more crow pose. You're gonna hold it for the count of 5. So spread your knees, plant your hands. Maybe you're working into crane with straight arms. So you need a little bend to get the feet off of the ground. Good. If your knees are sliding, use your core to pull the thighs back up towards the ribs. Round through the back, press tall to your shoulder girdle. It's okay. You can readjust and then get back into it. Pull your heels to your glutes, lean forward, breathe, breathe, and back to your squat. Nice. Hold it for 3. Squeeze the thighs together. 2. 1. Forward fold. Drop the heels, nose to your knees. Halfway lift. Fold. Walk it out, high plank. And then to my count, lower yourself down to your belly for 5. Go slow. 4. 3. Keep your ears in line with your shoulders. 2. Hold it. Pull your belly in. Legs are really strong. All the way down to your belly. Take your right cheek to the floor. Arms out to a T or goalpost. You can bend your knees and windshield wiper your feet if that feels good. Always taking into consideration what your body's asking for. And then bring your arms alongside your body. Palms on the ground, walk your feet back together. Bring your forehead to the floor. Maybe your lips to your mat. And then pull your low belly off the mat. So maybe you feel the hips down, but the low belly starts to draw towards the spine. Take an inhale, lift your head, neck, and chest. As you exhale, reach your fingertips towards the heels, lift the feet up. Try to squeeze the feet towards one another. It's okay if they separate. We take 3 big breaths to try to find some depth. Squeeze the glutes, engage your back. Lift up, notice where you are in space, and then work with your body. You've got 1 more breath. And then gently lower down, left cheek to the floor. Arms at a T or goalpost. Couple of breaths. And make your way to child's pose. Bring your forehead to the mat, hands under your shoulders. Press your hips back to your heels. You can make it really active, or it might feel really good to bring your arms down by your side and walk your knees closer together, just taking the spine in the opposite direction. Eyes closed, come back to your intention. Just reminding yourself practicing for, who you're practicing for. Or maybe it was just nothing, just to create some space. Clear out and reset. Couple more breaths. One more full breath in. Let it all go. Let's make our way to half pigeon on the right. So hands under your shoulders. You can come through down dog if you prefer, or you can just take the right knee forward towards the right edge of your mat. Your right foot comes across the midline. Working to get your right shin parallel with the top of the mat. Definitely not necessary if that's not where you are today. Maybe lift up and rotate the top of your left thigh towards the ground. Yeah. Good. Looking back, make sure that foot's coming from the hip. And bring your hands to heart center. Draw your low belly in. Pull your shoulders back a little bit taller in your spine. On your next inhale breath, reach your arms over your head, lift your gaze. And then start to forward fold. See if you can let the forehead touch before your hands touch. Left leg, is really strong. Reaching back. Make a lot of length in the body. And settle in. breathe here. Breathe here. Whether you have a tendency to drift off to your list, or worries, or anxieties, or excitements, or anticipations. Maybe just check out. If that's you, gently redirect yourself back to the breath. I am inhaling. I am exhaling. I am inhaling. I am exhaling. Of course, if this bothers your right knee, you can always take any modification that works for your body. You're your best teacher. You know what feels right. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale. Full surrender. Come up to your hands. Bring your left leg around, placing your left foot outside your right thigh, taking a twist. You can extend your right heel towards the mirror, or you can keep it bent. Hold on to your left knee with your right hand. Place your left hand at the base of your spine. You can stay right here, lengthening and getting really tall, and then twisting, gazing off your left shoulder. If you want more, reach your right arm over your head. Take a deep breath in, make some space. As you exhale, pull your belly in, hook your right elbow outside the left knee. Stay grounded in your left foot. So press the big toe mound down. Good. Inhale, sit up tall. As you exhale, cut your left eyes. Cut your eyes to the left. Okay, one more inhale. Engage your core as you twist deeper. Cut the eyes. And come back to center. Forward as you inhale and unwind. Take your left leg behind you. Take yourself back to tabletop or down dog, wherever you came from. You're going to find half pigeon on the other side. Respecting the 2 sides can be different. Honoring what this side needs or wants. Just letting it show up as it is. Bringing your hands to heart center, engaging your pelvic floor, sit up tall, nice. And then reach your arms over your head, gazes up. Slow and controlled, begin to hinge forward, lowering yourself to the ground. Gently, forehead touches before the hands. Really long body. Using the muscles to get into this shape and then surrender down. Just let it be here. Don't lose your breath. Don't run off with the thoughts of your mind. Stay present. Notice any sensations you have. Remind yourself you have the choice as to whether you will react or respond. Don't run from discomfort. Adjust if there's pain. 2 more big breaths. Last inhale, make space. Full surrender as you exhale. Good. Walk up to your hands, swing your right leg around, finding the twist that's appropriate for this side, and placing your right foot to the outside of your left thigh, extending your left leg straight and strong if that's what your body needs. Remember to ground your right foot down, so press the big toe mound down. Yep. Holding your right knee with your left hand. Right hand comes to the base of the spine. Inhale, sit up tall. Drop your right foot towards the ground. Exhale, twist. Look off your right shoulder. If you see that you might have a little extra space, left arm arm reaches up. Exhale, twist, placing your left knee to the outside of your right, placing your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Sit up tall, use your muscles to deepen the twist, cut your eyes to the right. One more inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Come back to your tabletop. Let's take puppy at the end of class just to see if it feels any different. Maybe you're more open. Maybe you've created something in your body and you're feeling more tightness. Work with it. Send the breath. Engage your core. And then start to work with the shoulders or the arms. So externally rotating the shoulders, see if you can bring your triceps towards the ground and your biceps towards the sky. So lift the elbows up a little bit. Spiral your triceps down and the biceps up. Just notice and feel, drawing your armpits towards one another, towards the ground. Use your muscles. Fully engage in this shape. One more inhale. Exhale. And then however it makes sense to your body, gently come out of this position. Taking any counter pose you need. And then take the next 60 seconds to round out your practice. Anything you missed, anything you need to do again. Maybe you're done and you're ready to come down to your back or your belly if that's what the ending position is today. Close your eyes. When all else fails, focus on gratitude. I'm really grateful we made it through this entire hour. Our first recorded class. Good job, Anna Kate. When you're ready, gently place yourself in your final resting pose. Take up a lot of space. Take a deep breath in, fill up. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Do that again, deep breath in, fill up. Open your mouth, sigh it out. This time we're going to hold it at the top. Take a deep breath in, all the way to the base of the lungs, filling up to the back of your throat. Hold it. Feel full of air. Feel the urgency to exhale but resist. Stay here. Hold it. Let it go. Sigh it out. Savasana. Of course, you stay here as long as you need to. On behalf of all of us at Hot Yoga Plus, we want to say thank you for all of the support that we've received. We miss our classes and our students. We miss the community. We are extremely grateful for the team that we have here and our ability to come together and figure out new ways to do things and the courage to do them.